So last time we were, so we have that guy's body that has a thing in it that we need. So we have to figure out how to get the thing out of his body. Acceptable, yeah, only 30 minutes today, 30 minutes. I just didn't have a whole bunch today. Brain a little, sometimes brain gets a little like, you know, would be a good lore video. Trauma dumping that would be funny. I haven't quite figured out how I want to do the lore video yet for debut, but that's not a bad idea. Okay, the lore video is gonna be scuff as hell because I have to do it myself, and so it's just gonna kind of be doodles. like a slideshow of doodles, because that's all I can do, because my original idea is not possible. And I cannot pay someone to make an animation, that is for sure. So it's, you know, it's gonna be what it is. The fact that it's gonna exist at all is gonna be the real accomplishment. Could have kept going. I mean, no, animation's way too expensive and there's not enough time. For 2.0, I will try and have it a little more profeshy because that model is gonna be like way more of a investment. So I want to put more into it, do like a storybook thing. Oh, I don't know if anyone saw Cece's latest model debut, but she did like a storybook intro and it was really cool and it like really was very storybooky, but I don't know how to edit that well. Cece Jaime, she's like a little cyclop princess. She's so cute. No. 2.0 I will do more. This one since I'm making the model and rigged it myself, I'm fine doing the rest of it myself. You know, and then the next one, since I'm not doing any of it, will be a little more polished. This is okay. Yeah, exactly. There's nobody else except for me and my mama in the world and all of my friends I talk about. Mad doodles. Oh yeah, exactly. That's how we can frame it. Of course, I'm just a mouse. I can only doodle. I might, maybe like a stack of like essentially like papers, like this, but you know, each time it like flips off the next piece of paper to the next bit of lore, so it is us like telling, I say us, me, telling like the listeners. Crayon drawing is super cute. I was fun. I just was doodling, because I was doodling stickers, and then I was like, I'm gonna try and knock out a little doodle for stream. Yeah, like research papers, but like with my drawings on them. So I'm like, Dweller, listen, let me trauma dump on you. And look at my drawings, taps paper. Yeah, exactly, that'd be really funny. I really like that idea. Tweet the crayon, yeah, trauma dump away queen. Yeah, can you guys believe it? Like, he just sawed off my arm. Shit was gnarly. I never recovered. Pop's arm off. It'd be fun. But yeah, okay, playing game. I'm just excited. I got very excited today. When my boss was like, yeah, you can have that week off. That's okay. Hi, Isai! Chew! Wee. But yeah, it is. Yeah. That I can definitely do. This is an amount of editing I can do. This is good. You guys are giving me very good ideas that I can execute. Be like crumbs on it. Sorry, I was having a snack. You know how it is. You know how it is, Dweller, that is strapped to my chair listening to me talk about my trauma. Yeah. I'll do like a weathered paper thing and do kind of like, I don't know, some sort of like drawing research note combo. I've never tried to do lane dance for real. Yeah, and then like in the middle it's just like, oh, and then at this point I got really into Final Fantasy. This is my character, and this is my character and Xenos, and then this is my Cyberpunk character and John. Oh shit, sorry, we were talking about trauma. Which, speaking of trauma, with a bars overlay and open it and remove it like you're... Yeah, or like, I don't know, some kind of like straps to a chair or something. I really try not to, in reality, I really try not to tell everyone about I mean, there's the fan fiction is already there, you know, we can just make the art of the fan fiction. I'll just like put in like a quick flash of my Xenos fan art. I would get banned though. We'll put in the top half of it. And just be like, Dweller, please look. You see this? Good. Okay, that's it. Next page. Just one frame. One frame is one too many. It has to only be the top. Just the heads. There's another one. I have a normal one too. I could just use the normal one. You've been infected? I mean, this happens. Look. Akira! Flash! Oh, I could do that too. I should just in general do that as a meme. But yeah. Anywho, suspicious fan art aside, that will never see the light of day. No one needs to know about that. That's special for me. It lives in a secret folder. You want your mouse Oshi to tell you her woes? My woes are being insane. My woes are pathetic and bizarre. Well, they're not bizarre. They're just pathetic and insane and not founded in reality. So sometimes you just gotta, you know, shove it down. You just gotta push it down real far. I have been meaning to do more. Like, there's so many like meme templates that I want to like do art of. I just time. Although I guess soon I'm about to have a lot more free time to do art. But yeah, no one needs to know the the horrific thoughts that enter my head and are completely unfounded and unrealistic. This is for the best. We will slowly generate memes by ourselves. It's called passive income. Yeah, passive meme-come. No. Never mind. Don't. You still haven't learned mouse yet? You have no idea what you just said. Don't worry about it. Anywho, breakthroughs and experimental surgeries. I think I got sleepy when I was about to read this last time. I said I'm not reading that and went to sleep instead. So this time we're reading it. Yeah, it's the cyberpunk meme. Oh, I don't even remember what I said. It's sometimes they come or something. Yeah, very nice. We like to say, oops, did you hear about Jill? She cannibalized her entire litter. There was just half pups everywhere. And you're like, well, maybe the ground shouldn't have vibrated, huh? Huh? Think about that. Not more anything. That's what it was. That's what it was. That's so good. I forgot to put that on Twitter, but I need to. I always feel kind of bad. I feel like, you know, somebody else made the meme. I feel like they should post it and I'll just repost it. I don't know. I get weird about credit. I'm like, but you should have credit. But you should have credit. Even if I like tag someone. Anywho, enough about the two brain cells bouncing around. It's widely acknowledged that Dr. Hanwell was the architect of many a novel medical procedure as he championed technological advancements for treatment of his patients. A noteworthy example of this was his development of a new automated machine that could extract brain tissue samples quickly and without incisions. Didn't Eagle say it was okay? I did not ask, I don't think. I asked Flea Flicker about that one, but I don't know that I did ask. I have to look. Anywho, there's no way to reasonably just get brain tissues out without, I guess, I don't know. I guess you don't need incisions, but like, that doesn't seem safe. Oh, when playing Vintage Story, I don't remember that at all. Oh, I don't have any memory of that. Uh-oh. Good to know, though. Many patients suffer from serious mental illness, SME, that are caused by brain tumors and must be treated with surgery. With a large and unexpected caseload of SME patients, Dr. Hanwell felt the need to devise a system that facilitated the tumor detection process more efficiently than previous methods. In Hanwell's time, the most widely used process for obtaining samples of brain tissue typically required a great deal of time and required 3 to 4 surgeons per patient to perform the craniotomy and extract the tissue. Precious time was also needed to seal the large incision in the cranium. To expedite this procedure, Dr. Hanwell devised the stereotaxic transorbital brain biopsy equipment. Oh, that's just a stereoscope. Or stereotaxic surgery. Anywho, never mind. You're my favorite mentally ill mouse. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. How many other mentally ill mice do you know? To be fair, it might be most mice. I don't know. I would say that if they're a VTuber, chances are like 90-10, you know? Oh, you see it? No, it's okay. I'm joking. I joke. Capable of extracting a brain tissue sample through an eye socket, thus avoiding the need for craniotomy altogether. A doctor could simply input the coordinates of the tumor's suspected location. Julie, I think it's here. And the Strabe could complete a complex stereotaxic procedure using a sample extraction needle attached to a movable arc. This queer invention led to controversy. Some scientists and surgeons believe that using such a machine would increase the possibility of brain hemorrhage, as its accuracy was questionable. Dr. Hanwell dismissed these opinions as uninformed, stating that the targeting mechanism of his machine was based on the most detailed brain atlas of the time, and that the Straub was manufactured by the most trusted and reputable professionals. Haha, JK, unless. Interesting. It does in fact seem like that might not be so accurate. We already got the stuff over here because there was sedative and some other bottles and we got those. So we have to figure out what body we're looking for. And I don't remember. Oh, what doors have we been in? Uh-oh. I think maybe. We went to the morgue. Oh, that scared me. The water running freaked me out. Oh, this is the thingy. Do I need to, am I gonna have to do stereotaxic surgery? Yeah, we're up on the 3rd floor. Is this where we picked up our suspicious syringe? It might be. Wait. Come on. Hi, Junk Labs! I don't want to wash this. We wash this? Oh, I guess we did wash the syringe for reasons unknown. I don't 100% remember what we were doing. I mean, I'm not like that well, I'm like afraid of like video game water, and I do mean that really specifically. Because you shouldn't use nasty, dirty syringes? I mean, this is true, but like, here's the thing. Just like running it under some water is not gonna make it less nasty. Oh, this is where I got that acid that I don't know what to do with yet. Cause like, it's not like we're sterilizing it or anything. Okay. Mew! Mew! Okay, I'm not gonna fuck with that. Yeah, we would have to at the very least boil it. And realistically, like, we would need to like use like an autoclave or something if we wanted it like clean. I don't know that this guy cares that much, you know? Like, all things considered, he doesn't, you know. I don't know that he's that concerned. I read this. Exhausted and disappointed by the last session. Okay, we did read this. It was Leonard in the yard. Got it. Carcinogenic mold. Okay, or something. Dust? Asbestos? We did learn about this. Can I have this? Oh, Leonard! He, like, broke his bone. Bone that I should know. Okay. And this is the guy... does not have... the location of where his body is, which is still what we're looking for. You would rather have antibacterial soap syringe than ground syringe? I mean, yeah. Anything is better than nothing, but I think if we're just jabbing someone with like this syringe that has bathtubs that's like been sitting here for we don't know how long, like I think they're like screwed if we touch anyone with this syringe, which I guess is the implication. We are gonna have to syringe someone. Oh, bathtub? Okay, I think we also... read that. Ugh, I'm really trying to remember what we have and haven't done. Oh, I don't have anything for a spigot. Okay, we're missing like a lot of items. That's what we gotta do. Nothing would go wrong with our mystery syringe, right? Okay, psychiatry, operating rooms, hydrotherapy. What was back here? Oh! A hallucination of the lady that's pregnant. Okay. Okay, we were... I want to go back to the morgue, I think. We're gonna do that before we continue. Reminds you of earlier, we were talking about how you were excited, because you saw an armadillo yesterday, because they're adorable, and Uther was like, don't touch it, it'll get the plague, you will. Do not touch it, they carry leprosy. They are pretty cute, though. I had a problem, like, a couple years ago where I had raccoons that kept getting into my attic. And so I had to trap them just to, like, make them go somewhere else. More laboratory. Bathroom. I don't know what room this is. And, I accidentally acquired a armadillo in one of the traps, and they're not smart animals, like, at all. They're, like, really, you know, real yeesh little dudes. And, like, it was in the trap, and I was, like, trying to get it to leave, because I was like, buddy, you can stay here. I just, like, please get out of the trap. So I, like, had to hold the door open and, like, shake it and be like, come on. And it just, like, was staring at me. Like, the door is open right behind its butt. And instead of, like, doing anything, it just stands there and, like, looks at me. And I try to, like, tilt the cage to, like, shake it out, and it, like, grabs onto it, and I'm like, oh my god, buddy, come on, you have to get out of here. I was kicking him out, and eventually, like, I poked him in the nose enough times to where he turned around and then was like, oh, and casually walked out, and just, like, waddled off, just into the distance, just waddled off like nothing happened. You're watching something about modern Black Plague cases? Oh, interesting. It's funny how you guys hone in on certain animal disease-wise. It is part of my job to know about zoonotic diseases, so animal to human diseases are something I know a decent bit about. Okay, this is the, right here in the morgue. Yeah, okay, Hodgson E103. Okay, he is E103. And then we will get his body, and then I don't know. Okay. I don't know which one is which. C100. Is there one in this one? Oh, E103. Oh! I forgot that I kind of already moved the thing. Oh wait, it's over. It's over here. Bug has experience with animal to human diseases? Yeah, I mean, you gotta know. Yay. We did it. I don't know that this needed to be like this. That was a very interesting... Oh wait. It's like over here. Ooh! Hello! I thought we were here like 10 years... I guess he's frozen? Excuse me? Why did we do that? Where'd we get a scalpel? I said to use my paper cutter. What the fuck are we doing? Yeah, he ate the key, but why did we check his mouth? We saw an x-ray of him. I mean, we didn't find any gloves. We're just... sorry, I started to think about the smell and it... Like, I don't know if you've ever smelled something that's been frozen that you've then had to dissect, because, like, the cells, like, autolyze and, like, it is really gross. Why are we just... I feel like we're just reaching around in here for... That wouldn't be loose, dude. If he ate it, it's in the tum-tum. Can we put that... Can we zip that? Alright. Okay. Homeboy hallucinating like crazy, I guess. Okay. This is literally just the water puzzle from from last time. From Scratches. Okay. Follow the drain, which just ends right there. He laid back down. Yeah, he just was like, got him. Things escalated? Not really, that's the thing. I was really tired. Not a whole lot escalated. We just found out that that guy swallowed the key to the music box, and we need the music box. Let's look at the map. Okay, morgue. I guess it was going... Okay, let's try the bathroom. And then we'll try the lab. Oh. Okay. Oh, is it because I left this sink on to run up their electrical bill or their water bill? That it moved on? Okay. Well, I assume it's down here. I did do it. I don't want to talk to this guy again because I really don't want him to tell me to, like, leave. Okay. I don't see any drains in here, which is kind of weird. There should be drains in there. And so they have a creepy portrait. Which is fine, you know, I'm not gonna judge their decor. Okay. Is it on this hall? Okay, so it's in the bath. Passage. I'll just keep checking, I guess. Maybe it went to the next bathroom? Nope. Have I not already heavily criticized their decor? I probably have. This one, the water literally just... Okay. Yeah, they really deserve it. It's... So it's... Which, again, is it made significantly more sense in Scratches that there's, like... Wait. Actually, I'm gonna check the solarium that's next to the bathroom. That seems more likely. It made more sense in Scratches to have, like, all of these, like, really kind of fancy old, like, paintings and stuff all over the place, but it makes significantly, like, less sense to just have, like, old-timey, like, fancy decor. Insect repellent. Just let me take it. Just let me take everything. Okay, we've been in here and I do not see anything where a key would go. That one doctor was a... Yeah, maybe downstairs one? It could have gone to, like, bathroom below bathroom? Is there a bathroom here? Oh. Key! Okay. Now... I want to go back up to check where we just were. Where we had the hallucination. I guess, like, all of, like, the bizarre architecture and, like, design choices of this building were Hanwell because he was, like, doing whatever architecture that they keep mentioning. So it could all just be, like, part of that, and they were like, oh, you gotta have, like, a whole bunch of paintings of... I don't know. Oh, what the... Where is this? It's kind of cool. It's kind of sick. A little... indoor... porch? Can I have? Can I have a highly pressurized tank in order to shoot it at someone for fun? Bathroom. Female hospital is blocked off, but maybe we can go to male hospital for reasons unknown. And then hope Julie doesn't sense that we're up here. Oh no, it looks pretty blocked off. Wait. That's where I came in. Huh? Right? Oh, it is. It is where I came in. I got turned around. Time to make a potato gun? Wait, why are we making patati gun? We're outside. We should leave. Oh, food time for puppies? What puppies? Oh, the pressurized tank. I was just thinking about how if you, like, knock down, like, an oxygen container, it just, like, shoots off in direction and you can just, like, blast it. And when I say you can, I don't think it's normally, like, a voluntary thing. I think it just does that. Okay. So this would be down... We wanna go this way. Wait, no. You wanna go this way? Oh. I have keys. I have keys. My keys! Imagine shooting potatoes at mental patients. I believe that these people would do that. Okay. It looks like there is not very much that we can do, and we should just go get... Wait. Oops. Julia, don't look up here, Julia. I got turned around. She can't catch us. She can't catch us. Oh, shit. God. I'm getting lost. We did shock them at the time, so it's probably within the realm of possibilities. Yeah, fun historical... Wait a minute. Wait a minute, what's over here? Oh, we gotta do a pressure thing. Okay, good to know. Good to know. We'll have to come back here when we have a thing to turn spigots. Wee wee wee. Oh yeah yeah. Wee wee wah. Oh, but the bucket fun fact of the day is Grandma Mouse. Back in the day, they said this woman is mentally ill, and so instead of being normal, she had to get electroshock therapy, and according to Mama Mouse, it did not help. There was there were no gains to be had. I go? I at least can remember this part of the hallway. Bucket fun fact, Bucket is pretty... Aww. That's a much more... Hello? We gotta see her. Bow bow! That's a significantly more normal fun fact. I don't know why I keep taking like the creepy dugout tunnel as like a shortcut. You have electrocuted yourself from a wall outlet before when you were young? You never want that to happen again? Ugh. Yeah, I have never gotten significantly shocked yet. Soon though, maybe. Is this the guy's door or is he in this? Oh, he's in this segment. Hi, Ben and Arrow, and hi, Spork. Hello. Grandma Mouse was a bit too hysteric, you guess. At the time, any woman not behaving as expected would be called hysteric. She was... Grandma Mouse wasn't indeed, we're gonna say a bit more problematic than that. She used to tell, like, Mama Mouse that, like, if Mama Mouse acted up, that she was gonna put her own head in the oven and turn it on. Your parents gave you $1 to test out the dog electric fence. You want keys? Hey, buddy, I have bad news for you. I put sedative in this. Huh. Did it... When I cleaned the syringe, did it take whatever I had put in the syringe out because I decided to be reasonable and not jab this guy with a dirty syringe? But yeah, hi, I don't know why Banana gives me so much trouble. I wanna finally try out the Pie Shock for debut week. It's been sitting there for way too long, waiting for me. Hi, Ingress. Hello. Oh my god. And now the question is, what room was the sedative in? Oh. One too many. Operating room B, maybe. Hi, Tio. Hello. It gives everyone trouble never changing it. That's fair. It's gotta be, like, somewhat entertaining to just, like, listen to streamer over and over go like, and you can just sit there and be like, ha. Okay, sedative. Back we go. What are we playing? We're playing Asylum, which is a point-and-click horror game by oh, thank you so much for the follow, Teo. By the people that made Scratches. For anyone that played, oh, I'm going the wrong direction. I'm going the wrong direction. Which was a old point-and-click horror game, and this is a new point-and-click horror game, even though it does not look like it. I was just trying to give him like an embolism. I was like, I guess we'll just kill the guy. Thank you for the head pats. Yeah, sometimes I need Dwellers Remove Mouse's Brainworms ASMR. What makes me laugh is the amount of people who have commented on like the removing your brainworms ASMR video going, man, if only I had had this in Baldur's Gate. And that makes me laugh. I think it's very funny. Hello, Steve. Hello. I like it a lot, but I am a huge fan of Scratches, so I kind of came into it knowing I was probably going to really enjoy it. It is the correct kind of very silly but great atmosphere. The music is great again. I like the yeah, hello, mister. I am nope. Yes. Give me that arm. Give me that. Yep. Yep, give me that. Just hoping that it's an IM sedative. Dang, it's fast. It's a fast acting sedative. What did we give this guy? Let's inject the door. Yeah, I'm sure it's fine, dude. I'm sure it's fine. He's sleeping. He's fine. I swear I saw a doll in here. Oh, he just has trinkets. He's a collector. This is fine. Can I relock the door? Yeah, I gave him like sleepy juice that immediately put him to sleep. And yeah, and we were like jerking his arm around on the glass crazy style. But that, I mean, that's the thing about protagonists in, you know, this game. Oh no, is this? Okay, this is just Screamy Guy. I don't remember. I don't remember whose cell we're going to. Hello? It's very much like the protagonists of these games are just like, oh, okay, what's up, Bertrand? Music box. I have the key. I have the key. Wind up key. Nursery rhyme? Oh, okay. Okay, I got it. Cycle through slowly. There we go. He has our crayon! He still got it! Bertrand, I need that back. Oh, you're using it. Damn, that crayon writes good. Oh. This is it? Wait. What is this, Bertrand? I feel like I'd seen it before, and while it was a simple drawing, it overwhelmed me with a sense of dread and despair. This is the logo of the game. Hey, will you talk to me? Okay. Well... Cool, I guess, Bertrand. Can I... No? Well... Oh, it's 1! We pass to the next time. Okay. I didn't kill him, and I didn't lock his cell, so I do think he's... Lenny, you scared the shit out of me.
Lenny, what are you doing here?
I was cleaning the showers, and
Yeah?
I heard something. What were you doing inside that cell?
Playing music?
I saw something very strange. I can't explain it yet. However, a picture is beginning to form in my head. But there's still a lot I don't understand.
Maybe I can help you.
Okay, Lenny, but you don't want to talk about it,
Please
so, like,
tell
what
me
are you
how,
gonna
Lenny.
do?
I'm growing more and more desperate by the minute.
Lenny, I only have a couple hours
Have a
left.
key? I took it a long time ago.
Yes, Lenny,
before
theft!
they released us from the institute.
Yes! Great
Around the
job,
time
Lenny.
of the event.
A key for what?
Can I trust you?
Yeah, Lenny,
Of course you
I
can,
will
Lenny.
tell you all of my
And I
trauma
trust you as
again,
well.
though.
All right.
I think maybe we're gonna marry
This
Lenny.
is the key to Dr. Hawthorne's office.
Oh,
He
sick!
knew things. There was chaos all around, and nobody saw me when I took the key.
Lenny's your husband? That's okay.
Dr. Hawthorne?
I'll...
Of course.
You got it,
Lucas
Jirak, you
Baker
got it.
mentioned him in one
You
of
can have
Ford's
Mary, you
words.
can have Lenny. You're getting
He
a
was
little
quite
husband
close to the
greedy,
head
but
director, right?
I think this is fine. I think you can
He kept
love them
secrets
equally
inside his
and,
office.
you know, really split your
You should look
time.
inside.
It could,
Thanks,
yeah.
This is hugely helpful.
If
indeed.
we leave and don't take Lenny
Oh,
and
one more thing.
we just, like, leave him in this
I
shithole, I'm
was
gonna be
never able to
mad.
enter the head director's office. None of the keys I took while cleaning worked. I think Hawthorne kept that key with him.
So Hawthorne's office may lead me to Hanwell's office? Interesting.
Interesting.
Well,
You only want Bucket and
Here's the
Dwellers?
key.
This is fine. We realize we have to
luck.
give up on Lenny. Jirak the animator tag? Yeah, it gets all the men. Okay. So, that's this way. If we see Billy, we abort and we go a different direction. We're not having this man steal our keys again. They're too important. Where's Julia? Oh, let me figure out which one Hawthorne is. You call dibs on the crayons? Okay. Okay. Oh, this is the This is not an office. I think she's like the night. Did I just go the whatever? Don't mind me in my. This is the back. Oh, these are not. I have to look at the map again. Okay. I'm so silly. I love that we still have the syringe. Like, what are we gonna do with it? Oh, we just added it to our keyring, duh. You're feeding Pocket Nuggy Bucky Crayon? Crunchy, crunchy, waxy and crunchy. Like when you eat those little baby bell cheese things and you chew on the wax for fun. Okay, Dr. Hawthorne's office. It seemed like nobody else had been here in a long time. Cool. Fireplace. Confrontation in the psychiatric. No record of the venerable Hanwell Mental Institute would be complete without an account of Dr. Alice Hawthorne, companion, trusted associate, and loyal confidant To Walter Hanwell, Dr. Hawthorne's abrupt addition to the staff at the esteemed mental hospital was not without its share of controversy. He was an inscrutable character who, to the astonishment of many, quickly joined the highest ranks of the personnel list, skipping over roles held by established and arguably more qualified colleagues in the process. Dr. Hawthorne's accomplishments in the field of mental health care are, for a noteworthy physician, meager at best. He rose to a certain level of public regard thanks to his imposing personality and stern countenance rather than distinct achievements, as he had a formidable presence that allowed him to immediately command the attention of everyone in a room simply by entering it. His signature neat black suit paired with his cold, guileful gaze inspired equal measures of respect and fear in his peers. "Hi, Dave!" Of Mice and Hanwell. Yeah, Mice and Hanwell. We're at a mental institution where we belong. You always wanted to try those wax cheeses, but the price always put you off? The little Baby Bell cheeses are cheap and they're not very good. But like the big fancy wax cheese, different. Of Mice and Mental. Sometimes you gotta. The Institute's founder insinuate that Walter Hanwell's seemingly friendly, almost fatherly demeanor worked against him when it came to achieving his own ardent goals. I can have your red crayon. I'll break it in half. We can all share the crayons. We can break them in half. Would anyone here but we were talking about chewing on the wax, Dave, so I don't think so. We were talking about how fun it is to chew the wax. They only sell them in huge $20. That's way too much. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. That is way too much cheese. Or of those cheese. I haven't had them in a really long time, but I used to love to like play with the wax on them and make little shapes. You wish you had a pocket Bucky to take to work with you and pat her little head and call her cutie patootie, and then maybe pull her limbs off and make her worm crawl across your desk to get her limbs back? Do you like poke me? And I don't know, it's the question of if you have a little pocket nuggy buggy with no limbs, do you bully it? Like, do you torture your homunculus? These are the questions. Yes, but gently. Okay. I see. Acceptable. Only sometimes. I mean, you got to sometimes, right? Because, like, it's fun. You'd eat it raw? I mean, are you cooking your cheese? What do you mean you'd eat it raw? If you don't gently torture her, what's the point? I think this is true. You would rather cry and riot? You don't have to. You don't have to do it. Torment the gremlin, then give it Yeah, exactly. You gotta give head pats as aftercare. It's kind of required. You just took a bite that's, yeah, like an apple. It's like eating an orange like an apple, but instead it's eating Baby Bell cheese like an apple with the rind on. Over time, the grisly details of Dr. Hawthorne's practices began to surface. Many colleagues were horrified. Others who knew him well, less so. Testimonies hold that Hawthorne often engaged in heated quarrels with other staff members at the Institute. Nurses chose to remain anonymous claimed that medical instruments previously thought to be lost would appear scattered around his office. While it's not unusual for a physician to work with dangerous tools, such as scissors and scalpels, it is far from common to find them mishandled in an unsterilized environment. Nonetheless, this particular form of misconduct in Dr. Hawthorne's career could not be confirmed, and was dismissed as malicious gossip from disgruntled employees. Dubious stories of patients secretly taken to his office late at night have not been verified either. Would you take a bite out of Pocket Bucky? Yeah, would you? Would you? Because, I mean, if you just, like, you have to be careful. If you just take a bite and you get, like, arm or leg, you might break a tooth. Give the Nuggy head pats with her own hand. That would be really funny. No bite pocket bucket. It's good for your dental well-being. I mean, kind of bite-sized. I'm like 3 foot tall. You have to have a big pocket, technically. Although I guess the implication here is that I'm somehow shrunker. And I guess all nuggets are kind of bite-sized, right? If you bite them. Okay. He has a shitty couch. Papers under a book. Don't mind if I do. No bite, just nibble. I guess we kind of were, because pocket bucket has to be small. But I think it's just me in a pocket, right? Although I did say homunculus. I don't know. It's whatever you want. Okay. I'm afraid my colleague Anne has elected to take an inferior direction in her career. I try to be open-minded while considering new ideas, but my goodwill does not extend so far as to resorting to shortcuts when it comes to the advancement of the healing arts. As much as I can fathom the notion of an integral approach, contemplating the impact of emotions on our behavior, biology is definite. Our physical body reacts to physical impulses. We could spend ages assessing the mind's response to kind words, but ultimately, it's the configuration of our phenotypes that matters. This dude strikes me as probably racist. Just saying. One cannot possibly identify a subcortical disorder by means of a conversation. The direct stimulus of cells will always secure the path to success when dealing with an obvious alteration in the brain. Yet Ebersbacher insists on her holistic approach, which inevitably devolves into a waste of time. Our society is crumbling, swift action is necessary, and in the case of this establishment, we are also spending valuable resources which are dwindling every day on her theories. Pocket Bucky is pocket-sized Bucky, so she'd be like 6 inches tall maybe in your mind. Yeah, I guess this is my pocket form. Remember the Russian egg cum homunculus videos? So I didn't know about the egg cum homunculus. I just knew about, like, you know, sometimes you gotta make like a cum tulpa. And then somebody was like, you gotta see the egg videos. And I was like, oh, or video? But then I was told it was stop motion. I'm like terrified of stop motion. So I didn't watch it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly like that episode of Adventure Time. I'm just hanging out in your pocket. Sometimes we go to work. Sometimes we go to the grocery store. Sometimes you forget that I'm not pocket ravioli and you go in for a little snack. It happens. But I drew me waving from a pocket for one of the stickers that I was drawing today. And people come. They do. People do. They come and go all the time. Since I was hired at Hanwell Mental Institute, I had the good fortune to work with various unique patients, investing a great... I just understood what you were talking about, Jirag, just like my... No! She does kind of say black funny, though. Many of these are behavioral complications deeply rooted in their minds without a clear solution. Miserable subjects exhibiting a debased attitude who couldn't possibly fit in the world of civilized men. Oh, I find value in dedicating efforts to those without real hope, patients unable to produce a single neurotransmission that results in a meaningful stream of thought productive to society. This guy sucks. I think it's just like an accent. Kinda, right? It is just like, you know, how it sounds. I think it's really funny. I've been watching Gaku whatever trash anime. And there's a character named Jabber who is just like insane. And people keep being like, oh, where is he from? He's like, is he just like light skinned or like where is he from? And everyone just keeps going like, he's from Atlanta. And I'm like, what does that mean? I really enjoy it. I think it's really good. It's been a very fun watch so far. But it makes me laugh every time I see that. Where people just continue to attribute him to being from Atlanta. But phony misfits who merely demand attention, the paranoid, the lonely, who mistakenly confuse the cacophony of modern life assaulting our senses every day with actual mental problems. Ebersbacher can fritter her hours away as much as she wants. My issue is the money involved. In the end, our existence is a biological accident. It's the glorious expression of our genetic material that confers meaning to our lives, and the only tried and proven way to deal with the ailments of our bodies is via practice of standard medicine, and thus a shattered brain can only be fixed by physical means. I don't think this guy should be employed. I mean, this is obviously quite some time ago, but key for me. Tape for me. Well, let me take a sippy before I keep reading. Whereas, excuse me. Whereas I am about recording, oh, I stretched too. Okay. Whereas I am about recording such notes on paper, Walter insisted that we thoroughly document these experiments for the benefit of our research. It's true that the process of writing in a journal allows one to more efficiently collect thoughts and ideas, make sense out of them. However, I'll have to strengthen security measures. To begin with, I've asked the janitorial staff to refrain from cleaning my office. At first, we tried straightforward questions. What did they see? Could they hear any sounds? How large is the chamber? Yet they seemed to have no recollection of the encounter. Next, we followed with a set of more specific inquiries. What is the being inhabiting that chamber? Does it look like an animal? Can you describe its shape? Did it move? What being? What chamber? Excuse me? Nothing worked. Their minds are completely blank, as if that moment was erased from their memories. However, there's no question that whatever happens inside that chamber provokes a sense of reaction in them. The procedure is rudimentary, to say the least, but effective. We tie a rope around each patient's waist and push them inside, resisting the temptation to gaze beyond the threshold with all our might. It's hard to tell from our vantage point next to the doorway what transpires in the interior, but we don't sense any movement. Apparently, the patient remains still, or paralyzed even. After a few minutes, we firmly pull the rope and haul them out. Bruises are inevitable as they hit the ground, but there's no better way of doing this. They don't react to any stimulation while in that chamber. Walter then uses the device to lock that strange door. He's far more knowledgeable than me on such esoteric matters. Hi, Tier. Hello. Bubblegit. Hello, it is me. It's me. We sure this isn't an SCP? I have a feeling it is probably a hallucinogenic mold. More so than something actually paranormal. Because the other psychologist found like a sludgy mold material on their clothes that she said was, I think, like a neurotoxin and incredibly carcinogenic. So I think that's what it is, as opposed to anything spooky. Like in Scratches, the thing that was like scary and we thought was like a spooky African curse was actually just someone's deformed baby that they had locked in a basement. But the timeline on this game is making me kind of confused. It feels like it's a long time ago that we were here, but it can't have been that long. Yeah, Scratches. You're in like a house in like England, and yeah, it's like a creepy mask that makes people kind of like It's like an evil cat spirit, and cannibalism and spooky sounds, and you keep hearing scratches. And it turns out it's just it's just a guy. It's just a guy. And he's a scary guy, but it's just a guy. And we fuck off at the end of that game and keep him locked in. Like, we just leave. Like, he kind of, like, comes for us, and we're like, ah! And, like, lock him back in the basement and just, like, leave. Like an asshole. Anywho, so my guess is that the explanation for all of this is quite normal. Or not supernatural in nature. We believe that what the patients experience is unbearable fear. Our initial guess is that they were becoming paralyzed was correct after all. It's like they shut down in the presence of that blasphemous form before them. The human brain is such a marvelous organ. Even their deeply damaged minds react to protect them when they're in danger. As we drag them out of the ancient room, we can discern an expression of absolute dread on their faces. Insane or not, human emotions are still the same. Yet they return to their old selves shortly afterwards as we drive them back upstairs. I now understand what we must do. Yeah, just didn't tell anyone, just said, whoop, freaky baby. That's just whoop, freaky, not good. And we just leave. But both characters, like this guy, although this guy is nice to Lenny, and last guy are both kind of like shitters in the same way, but they're endearing shitters. The goal is to instill fear. Their minds are clearly processing the visual information. The theory is that if we are able to reproduce the conditions of the encounter, we should be able to recover details about it. Even if one patient is unable to describe it all, we could piece together a more accurate picture from multiple recollections. Our current approach is savage. We subject them to extreme situations in hopes of prompting a reaction. I'm not proud of blatantly beating someone like some goon. He's gooning. But the promise of the knowledge and purpose concealed in that chamber is too powerful and supersedes my dignity. However, these methods aren't working. They react to pain, they cry and scream, but they don't do anything else. It's not true fear. We're not replicating the conditions well enough. Yay. Sometimes, I mean, to be fair, the basement's not so bad. It's not so bad. It's like kind of cozy. I don't know why you're trying to leave. It's okay to stay in the basement. You know, it's not so bad. Oh, it's your basement. Oh. Yeah, everyone who got a Meru sub, apparently you were rescued from Dirax's basement. I didn't realize that's what was happening. The beatings will continue until morale declines? Yeah, they're like, we have to get morale lower. Well, I guess now we know why that guy who's terrified of fire had a burn. Yeah, new lore drop. Lore drop that's news to me as well. See, this is the Endless War. Yeah, oh, everything's making more sense now. It's really checking out. This afternoon, I spoke with Ebersbacher about the regression she's observing in Group E. Of course, I had to play the fool, but her incessant babbling formed an idea in my mind. For instance, H has pyrophobia. The mere thought of fire or talking about it makes him tremble in fear. Ebersbacher recalled an instance during one of her therapy sessions in which a patient casually said something random about firefighters, and H instantly became agitated, tears rolling down his face. Following this revelation, I took him to the boiler room. The incandescent red glow from the incinerators, the shadows flickering on the walls, and the intense heat emanating from every corner of the room caused a wild reaction in him. I proceeded to question him about the encounter, and finally an actual detail emerged. He simply said big, but it's not enough. More stimulation is required. You're fine with Bucket's basement? You want to chat with the dwellers anyways? Yeah, the bucket basement, the lab basement is nice and cozy. That's where we have the custom dweller cages and the snacks and the cozy beds and the TVs with the VODs playing. And you can play little games on your phone if you want to. And technically you can leave whenever you want also. I mean, it's fine, I guess. I guess it's fine. Don't worry about it. Further efforts have involved more extreme measures. Simply placing the gas burner in front of him provoked a state of shock, not unlike what we surmise occurs within the walls of that room. Poor soul. H can't grasp that an industrial incinerator is far more dangerous than a small laboratory burner, but who am I to judge his emotions? However, that state of fear wouldn't allow me to press on. He didn't respond to any of my inquiries, just kept silently staring at the flames. So I moved the burner closer to his chest. Oh, yeah, you got any games on your phone? You didn't finish your double shift cleaning? Steve is so happy to be getting this vacation. Sometimes when you don't want to go to work, you get Steve to pretend to kidnap me in the basement and get him to send photos of you in a cage to your boss. It works. People say, oh, I don't want to be in the wage cage, and we say, I mean, there's another cage you could get in instead. What's your boss gonna do? They see you in the cage with, like, your nice little dweller collar on, and, like, your little snacks, you know, maybe hide those, actually. And, like, what are they? They're not gonna say anything. They're just gonna be like, oh, you were kidnapped. And you're like, yeah, it's nice of them to call out for me, though, right? And they're like, I mean, I guess it could be worse. Leveraging their fears is indeed the key. We managed to obtain much more information from these new sessions than from all our previous efforts. A picture is beginning to form. JC, afraid of the dark. LH, brittle bones. Oh, that's Leonard's broken bone that we saw. Poor Lenny. Are we JC? Am I afraid of the dark? And Rebecca is scared of being assaulted again, obviously. And then denigration. I don't know what that means. Is the guy that we were talking to. We still expect you on Monday, though. Best of luck. They say, I guess you can have a long weekend, but, like, you do have to come back. That's a great... Yeah, are they asking questions? Do they... Oh.
This is the next subject. Yes, we may proceed.
Me.
Leave it to me.
Why does it sound like Dracula?
Hello, Leonard. Do you remember me? I'm Dr. Hawthorne.
What do you want?
Well, you may not remember this, but yesterday you went inside a place, a big room. We need to know what happened in there. What did you see?
I don't remember.
You need to make a big effort to remember, Lenny, or unpleasant things may happen.
There was a tunnel, but not ours. Things looked different. The smell, oh, such a bad smell.
Try and move out of the way of subtitles.
What happened next, Lenny?
At the end of the tunnel, I entered a room. Oh, my head was in pain. So much pain.
Describe that room for me.
I don't want to go back. I don't want to remember.
Describe that room. Now.
It's so large. The walls are strange, with shapes I've never seen, and there's a glow everywhere. And in the center,
What is at the center of the room?
no!
What did you see?
My head is pounding.
Think. Think. Remember.
No, 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 no.
You must remember, Lenny, for our sakes. What did you see in the room?
Our poor boy.
I'll turn off the recorder until he's ready to speak again.
Yikes. Oh, let me turn back down. Yeah, I love that there's just the Lenny torture tape in here. Did we get another? Oh, film spool. Okay, we'll have to take it back to, I think it's like the therapy room. But we can go to the director's office first. Jeez. Poor Lenny. World's worst psychologist, who I don't know that he was, I think he was just a guy, like, who should not have been hired. But it's cool that they just went like, you know what? I could do some torture. Alright, that's Ebersbacher, so the other guy is down here. Archives. Wait. Clearly not him. Oh, I look at map again. How many times can I look at map? Okay. Okay. Hawthorne. Oh, his office is not right here. Okay, where is the director's office? I guess not this floor. Okay, we'll go to therapy room. Oh! That's nice. I love that. It just started raining. Would not have gone out. Ooh, I wonder. There's a room. Is this therapy? There was a room with like the ceiling out. Can
You are not in good shape.
Oh, no, we've already watched this. We've already watched this. Why can I not watch my movie? Huh. Okay, well, never mind. Apparently we have to find another film thingy. Or I am stupid. That's also very possible. This was... Did I go this way? Was this a way that I went? No. Okay. How could... I don't know if you noticed that looking through this glass, I could see it raining outside even though it looked into the interior. Which makes me think that, like, there's like the windows have a texture and that door is considered window. I don't know. That was interesting. Okay. Oh, office of the director. Boop. It's 2. We're making progress. We're making a lot of progress today. Okay, last I found myself in the heart of the institute, the director's office. Was I gonna find the answers I was desperately seeking? I don't know, dude. Someone is upset. You have finished the Iron Plumes. You are free. Congratulations. Mr. Meow Meow's congratulating you too. Hello, Dr. Hanwell of La Hanwell Institute. Okay. Shut tight. Can I look at the... No? Okay. Would Mr. Meow Meow torture Pocket Nugget? Yeah, well, he tortures not Pocket Nugget Bucket. He already really likes biting me, so I think he would basically immediately go. Also, I saw what he did to a lizard yesterday, because, like, so I got kitty litter delivered, and I had to open the door and get the big box of kitty litter. So I open it, I'm like, okay. I close door, I look, and a lizard has snuck in the door when it was open and is scampering across the floor. Both cats right there. And I was like, no, oh, no, 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 no. So I'm like trying to get, and Mr. Meow Meow is like mouth on lizard. So I'm like, drop the lizard, and like trying to push him back. And then the lizard, like, obviously tail falls off because lizard response. And I have to like cover the lizard with my hands while Mr. Meow Meow is like, lizard tail. And like I scoop the little guy and like hold him in one hand because he's like, oh. And like let him out. But like watching Mr. Meow Meow go after the lizard, Pocket Bucky Nuggy would not be long for this world. He would get me so fast. Yeah, he was probably like freaking out, but he was lucky. He's a lucky little guy. I put him outside and he scampered off. Yeah, so this is the third lizard in 2 weeks that has gotten in. The other 2 I think are just like dead in my house because they got under stuff, so I couldn't get them. And I was like, if you come out, you're gonna die, but if you stay, you're also gonna die unless there's like a lot of bugs under there. Yeah, sometimes they're just not smart. Yeah, well, I can't... So here's the problem. I can reach under. I can't reach the back. Yeah, I don't like... I'm like, stop hanging out on the door, because I think they, like, hang out in the, like, the door crack, and then I open it and they go in. And I'm like, no. Opposite direction. Go the place you know. Don't go to the question mark zone you've never been to. It's got cats in it. They're hungry, I guess. Okay, let me take a sippy. Let me take a sippy. Bucket, small, precious, delicate will, handy wandies. You have my short little arms that can't reach that far. Yeah, they love murder. They love it when a bug gets inside. I have to stop them from eating spiders all the time. Yeah, I can... Here's the thing. I have kind of short arms, so I can't reach that far back somewhere. But if you need, like, someone to reach inside a car engine and like get to a small, hard to get space, I've got you. Or like, I don't know, a lot of places where you don't think you're like, I cannot reach between my car seats or like under the car seat or like, I don't know, somewhere hard, I can get there. As long as it's not too far away. This is the perk you get when you can still wear children's size shoes. Yeah, just as long as it's not too far down. Like, as long as it's like, you know, just inconvenient. Or like partially covered. If it's at the bottom, you're out of luck. You gotta, I don't know, get a mechanic. Okay. We prepared to delve deeper into the tunnels. Ellis had a few words with the security staff, playing the bad cop, as usual, and warning them about the patients often going missing, while I returned them to their cells. Afterwards, as things went quiet, we grabbed a lantern each and scouted out the regions beyond the crevasse. The smell was nearly unbearable as we traversed the tunnels. I could recognize the handiwork of our motley crew in carving out the walls, but suddenly, the shape, or rather texture of the tunnel began to change. It was still man-made, dare I say, but yet different. Clearly the result of more crude tools, the rocks have developed a shiny, slippery surface, massaged by the history of who knows how many countless centuries, millennia. As we stepped forward, we noticed curious patterns on the stone walls and also objects such as pots, effigies, and other fragments scattered on the ground, which were covered by a layer of spongy moss. Somehow a whole ecosystem had survived within these underground prehistoric walls. I pondered the deeper secrets that could be concealed within the bowels of this towering cliff. When I grabbed one of the items on the floor, my eyes were dazzled by craftsmanship unlike anything I'd seen in my life. Not even in specialized publications or museums. It felt strangely alien, with hints of human crafting, yet at the same time it was not quite human. When I showed a weird sculpture to Ellis, he seemed more excited than I expected and urged me to move forward. We resolved to move these fascinating objects to a location where we could properly research them. We both agreed that the third floor of the hospital, currently in disuse, would be a suitable spot. Needless to say, there was a mutual agreement to keep this from the rest of the staff. The continued investigation of these newfound underground tunnels are far more important than the remodeling of the building. I mean, I don't know if they've seen the building, but there's no way. Ellis warned me about expenses but I dismissed such mundane considerations. Words aren't enough to convey my excitement. My hands are shaking with adrenaline as I transcribe this account. What we found at the end of that tunnel, it's beyond our comprehension. An ultimate glorious secret, right here beneath us. Ellis, impetuous as he is, motioned for us to go in, but I caught a glimpse of his presence, which was enough to paralyze my body and mind, for what seemed like an eternity. Yet a fleeting moment must have passed as I grabbed Ellis's arm and ordered him to stop. We cannot go in. Our rational minds wouldn't be able to stand it. The same patients from Group E as before are the key to making progress. It's nothing short of a miracle that our financial woes prompted us to resort to using our patients to conduct the work rather than a professional construction crew. The patients have no idea what we found, and even if they spoke out, who would believe them? Tunnels, weird smells, strange artifacts? An idea is forming in my head. I'm sure Ellis will agree. It turns out their fears are more useful than we thought. They've helped us come closer to the entity. I have no other words to describe him now. No rational mind can withstand his sight after all. What do we know about reality? It's all merely electrical impulses traversing our neurons. But if an alien being operates beyond the limits of our comprehension, those impulses would fry our brains, unless our minds aren't operating correctly to begin with. They are indeed able to visualize something we couldn't, possibly process with our sane minds. The fear they experience when they enter that chamber is evidently unbearable, according to their own testimonies, even worse than long-standing fears from their own past. Yet something sticks in their damaged brains. We are unable to recover that information unless we somehow reproduce the same emotional conditions as the patients had upon entering the chamber. So far, we've been able to recover one piece of knowledge from each by stimulating them to experience their past fears using various methods. If we put everything together, then maybe... Ugh. An unexpected turn of events. All patients presented to the entity have developed an anomaly. Something physical has changed in them. As far as we can tell, they're all developing brain tumors. Why this is happening, we can only guess, but the evidence is unquestionable. Is it that even their damaged minds can't withstand the glorious sight of the being underneath? Or is there a deeper meaning behind this alteration? In their genomes? We have no choice but to further investigate these tumors, yet we can't do it alone. The extracted tissues must be subject to standard procedures, and thus thoroughly analyzed by our pathologists. For obvious reasons, the source and nature of the masses can't be disclosed. We can't just drop them on their tables either, as questions would be asked. It's a blessing, as it is, that the straw bay is working properly and leaves no scar, but we can't push our luck. Ebersbacher is growing suspicious. We toyed around with the idea of firing her, but that might draw attention that we can't afford right now. Ellis had the brilliant idea of stimulating tumor growth in the same rodents already assigned to oncology. It's another fortunate coincidence that they're genetically similar enough to humans. Soon they'll be studied and we'll get information we desperately need. Ellis will take note of the identification tags and watch the team closely. Oh my god, Homeboy was writing. Yeah, it has to just be like a weird like fungal colony, but at the same time it could just be like, yeah, like great old one hanging out in cliff just chilling, giving people cancer. We established that for a tumor to manifest, one must remain in his presence for a certain period of time. Still, I asked Ellis to subject me to a brain biopsy after my fleeting glimpse of those unfathomable shapes during our first time in the tunnel. Just to be sure, I'm safe. Something isn't right. The patients. They're acting differently. It's difficult to pinpoint in what manner. They simply don't feel the same. Last night, H was found lost in the basement, and we didn't take him there. Also, L is known to experience absent seizures, but today I observed him in the yard, and he spent many hours just staring at the ground below him. They act as if... No, that can't be. Why would they? We must do something, and soon. Ebersbacher is bound to notice. I'll have Ellis recommend shock therapy in the case of L. We risk an uproar, but there's no other option. Let him be, he just wanted a nap. Yeah, they just keep sending people to stand there. My worst fears have been confirmed. There was very possibly very possibly something. I love empty drawers. Normal annotations. Can't steal a pencil. Rude. The Hanwell Mental Institute was founded by Dr. Walter Hanwell, whose remarkable knowledge in the field of mental health care shaped the philosophy and forward-thinking nature of the system. I mean, for a while. And then your boy just said, forward-thinking. What if I broke a guy's leg? For fun? What if I just did it for fun? What if I just, I don't know, what if we went full torture mode on these guys? Yeah, he went a direction for sure. I mean, it was an interesting one. One that maybe he could have done elsewhere and had better results. But you know what? Sometimes you just gotta break your patient's limbs and go, tell me about Cthulhu, I guess. Tell me about the creature in the basement that is definitely not there. But, you know, sometimes you're just an old psychiatrist who really wants it to be there, and the best way to do that is cigarette burns on a guy. Because, you know, you're like, well, he's not talking, so, like, I want him to talk and make noise. Just a few little burns. It works every time. Yeah, I think they're just bad tripping on some mold. You do just break legs in the name of... I mean, I think this guy was doing it for the love of the game. He's like, oh, we gotta get information, but I think he was just doing it for fun. Like, right? You know, like, you kind of gotta be, like, down with it. Because if you're not just gonna, like, torture people. You kind of have to be like, I could a little. I could do a torture. Maybe a torture or two as a treat for me. I think so. Dr. Hannibal was also known for his open mind when it came to the application of experimental psychiatry. I mean, this is true. This is true. That man, they say, you know, are you open-minded? And he says, oh, you wouldn't believe. You know, here, put the gag in your mouth. I am about to break your legs. It will fix you mentally. Yeah, he's just, you know, he likes to get in there. He opens, his patients open up to him in multiple ways. SCP femur breaker, burner. It is implied, you know, potentially a rapist. And apparently just put me in the dark. He said, this guy just gets to go in the closet. Yeah. Just, you know, he's just giving people extra holes that they didn't have before. Greatest creation is the Strab, an ingenious contraption for probing brain tumors. He invented it just before the dawn of the new technological era in which the proliferation of the far less intrusive magnetic resonance imaging MRI used for the detection of brain tumors pushed it all too quickly into obsolescence. I thought it was just like a hole poker. I didn't know it was also identifying where the tumor was. Walter Hanwell's approach to mental health care was not without its share of controversy, however. He was known for adopting a mindset strongly focused on achieving fast results, disregarding established ethical standards, and he did not give two shits about ethics. As a limbless mouse, I know a thing or two about what is required ethically, and this guy should have opened a lab also in the back rooms. Would have loved it. One example of this was his blithe attitude towards conducting experiments on live animals, a practice already rejected among his peers. An anecdote in the Annals of Hanwell Mental Institute history describes a shipment of foul-smelling rats transported to the premises for this gruesome purpose. I love that they had to call out the rats for being stinky. It's not their fault. It's not their fault they're stinky rats. In later years, Dr. Hannibal's interest shifted towards more holistic, perhaps even spiritual methods for uncovering the secrets of... Ooh. He said, "The alien in my basement changed my life." Random book. Oh my gosh. Okay. Live in filth, smell like filth? I mean, like, look, not to speak for all rodents, but we're kind of tidy creatures. You mean you shit and piss in one corner, and then, like, you sleep in another corner, and you take bath all the time, and then you have other rodents, they all take bath together, you clean each other? Like, you're not that stinky. You smell like corn cob. This guy said, you know, it's not even Hippocratic suggestion. This guy just said, like, what is that? Never read it before. Wait, what? He's like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. A rat in a sewer is gonna smell like sewer? I mean, yeah, this is true. I don't know. I guess this is not that long ago. I think this is like the 90s, and then this was 10 years ago. And I think they just had purpose-bred rats. I think you just buy rats. I don't think you had to catch them. Although I'm not 100% sure. The 90s, that was just a few years ago, yeah. This is like a current time game. It's now, it's modern. Ambrose, I must hastily write this letter to you, as an unexpected turn of events may have hampered the long-awaited resolution of our work. The book you recommended did indeed provide the means to understand those primordial arrangements. Ambrose, we unlocked it. What an extraordinary document, so precise. Your 58-year-old self misses the 90s drag. Still ain't no way, and thank you for the head patch. I mean, look, it's current. It just happened, right? We were there. We were all there, right? Right? We all got up and watched Pokemon together. At like 6 a.m., right? Oh, I'll stretch. Also, I have to cough real quick. Okay. If anyone here was not alive in the 90s, I'm sorry you have to be euthanized so you can feel less old. You remember watching Pokemon on tube TVs? Yeah, like the big old chunky TVs. It was good times. Okay, what seems to be inside, I can't elaborate further. And couldn't even if I tried my best. But I'm penning extensive notes for posterity. We must act quickly. There is a plan in motion, so to speak. It's far from the scholarly treatment this immeasurably overdue encounter deserves, but circumstances are acting against us. We need visual information that few human beings are able to provide. However, as you rightfully said yourself, Providence is on our side. I'll... Just end it with an I'll. You don't want to be euthanized? Can you get a lobotomy instead? I think this is fine. Yeah. You can, if you have a smooth brain and then, you know, accept that you will be playing a PlayStation 1, then yeah. When the game puts the VHS and the VCR wrong, you know it was made by a zoomer. Oh, so true. My esteemed colleague, I received news of your current line of research. What a remarkable find. To think you choose to erect the building in that particular spot, without a doubt, something have guided your way. See if you can locate in your local library a copy of the Skolix Velium, an ancient manuscript by an anonymous author, which presents an alternative configuration of constellations, one deemed too profane by the would-be astronomers of his age. It's a fascinating read that you'll find exceptionally of interest, and I believe it will also assist you in making sense of your fortuitous discovery. Yours respectfully, Ambrose. Old pins. Okay, and that was the... Okay, look at her notepad. Film spool? I don't know where to use that. We still have, it's still got sedative in there? Play Hawthorne's real. Okay, important details. Get tissue sample of tumor. Perform biopsy. Okay, so we're just gonna do our own biopsy? Okay. Brain tumor, okay. I can't think of anything off like the top of my head of seeing like notable like games that it was obviously like whoever made this has never used this media before. Okay. Let's see. Oh! A biopsy is like taking a bit of tissue that you're going to use for like histopath, so where you look at like the cells of it. So we're going to take a little hole punch of our brain. All right, we still be seeing her. Did we miss anything in the museum that was like a book? No, it's just a lot of heads and stuff. No. Okay. Okay, where? Okay, this is all Lenny. Theater. Is where Lenny will be. Where would the theater be? Can you do a biopsy of you and keep it in one of those little slides and label it Jirak and use it in case of your unfortunate demise to infect Miru with you so you can gain control of his body? Unfortunately, no. Because when you are creating like a slide for histopathology, you are like plasticizing, like it's not just the tissue, it's kind of being put into a little chunk and it's sliced. So it can like be stored and like retain like its good shape. Okay. Chew! Hi, Flea Flicker. Hello. Okay. Let's go this way. Nice to see ya. That's a good one. Okay. Actually, nope. Okay, the laboratory is not on this hall, so he can suck it. We're not gonna go back. You and Vi seem like the kind of girls to get a blood sample from your husband and put it in one of those slides and keep it on a necklace or something. So here's the thing: if you keep like a blood vial of your husband, that means if he ever fucks around, you can make sure he finds out by using it to pin a crime on him. Okay, door locked. Locked. Well, husband would fuck around though, one who was not prepared to find out, that's for sure. Can I not? Can you? Okay, depot, bath A. I don't see a theater anywhere. And we know they were keeping stuff on 3rd floor. I gotta go back outside. Okay, at least now I don't have to go outside. I can just use this hallway. Might. It's like... The fuck is the bath? Am I touched? The answer is yes. I don't... Whatever. I don't need to go to the bath. It's fine. It's fine. The level of crazy that thought path is second only to Vi talking about baby trapping a guy. I mean, that's I cannot explain this, but my brain was like, that's like so much more fucked up though. But I guess it's because like if you baby trap someone that doesn't want to be with you, you also are now like, now you have like, oh, he's gone. A miserable, like you're making your child be sad for like no reason, because like if homeboy like knows you, where had he gone? Like if he knows he was baby trapped, how would the key... Okay, we gotta get in the cage. Rat. Oh, this is what's in there. It's okay, rat. Got it. Wait, what? Oh! Ooh, ee, the ooh, ee, ee, ah. I need my little... I wish I had the little, like, I really wish I had the little 3D model buckets. Yeah, what's his name? Can I go up to the 3rd floor? No? Okay. Winnie's still cleaning. So maybe the theater is on the 3rd floor. I don't have any clue. I need a map. Hello? I need a map. I can have a map. Hello? A map for me, a map for Mouse. Therapy room. Shed, game room. Library, kitchen, cafeteria. We need more patient. Okay, it has to be 3rd floor, which means we have to do something to get Lenny to move his cart. Yours is less fucked up because it only happens if your husband isn't loyal. Hers is fucked up because the guy is presumably innocent. I mean, I guess presumably is a guy that just doesn't want to be there. And I guess in mine, I don't know. I am a... Oh, wait. No, I wanted to go that way. I wanted to go in the library. I wanted to see... No... Nothing to watch in game room. I wanted to see if I could find that weird book. Which... Psychology, history, miscellanea, maybe? Collection of books unrelated to my search. Oh! Wait, have I read this? Yeah, okay. Never mind. What? Oh, no, just kidding. Just kidding. But if you're into her baby trapping isn't the worst... Wait. Yeah, if you're into her baby trapping isn't the worst thing, you know? Does that... If you're into her, that's just you two having a baby. There's just no trap. It's called having a child together. That's normal. Now you've just had a normal baby. Normal relationship style baby. Yeah, these books don't seem like they belong in this section. Let me look at them. Oh, no, I don't care. No. First comes love, then comes baby. And yeah, it's like if... Not if she pokes holes in the condoms, yeah, but it's like... Then it doesn't... I mean, then there's no trapping. You're like, congrats, we wanted a baby, though. Like, there's no, like... It's not... You're not trapped. You're just having a baby. It's not love if you don't... I mean, here's... I should not say... I can't. I'm not... No comments. No comments. Yeah, apparently you can't... Nothing can be normal. You gotta do it extravagant. Like, be like, hey, significant other, I guess husband, we're gonna suddenly start using condoms, and also don't look for holes. And he's gonna be like, okay, I'll go along with your roleplay, you freak. And you're just like, and he's like, okay. We talked about having kids and looked at our finances 2 weeks ago. Anywho. It's not that elaborate. People get way more elaborate. Like, you can, you know, go way harder. Also, I don't know. It's like very bad. Please pretend you... Yeah, dear hubby, this is for me. Just like pretend you're not into having a kid. It's like, if you don't want to be with that person, like if she's actually like an insane bitch, like trying to baby trap you, then it could not. Like, it could only get somewhat worse, but it's hard to get worse. Unless you like take care of it, you know. Could you roleplay having a nervous breakdown that you're getting baby trapped? Yeah, I need that, or it doesn't feel real enough. I mean, this is good. You should. If you were like this is like one of, like, in a legitimate sense. If you are dating someone who wants a kid really bad and is a little insane about it, and you're like, I don't know, you should bail, because shit is in fact going to get not cool. Like, almost guaranteed. It is gonna get weird. You were 19 and working at McDonald's? Yeah, no, that's insane. And just be like, how do you... No. No, hard pass. Hard pass. I don't... Who... There's a lot of money involved in that doesn't exist. Insane. That being said... Never mind. That being said, I completed my thought before words came out of my mouth, and it was Yavai, no. Anywho, stereotaxic transorbital brain biopsy equipment, draft instructions. Why is this? Oh, am I in medical? This equipment is still undergoing extensive tests. Ugh. Any use of this machine on a living person must be supervised. Novel device, blah, 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 blah. Save it for Bucket After Dark. There's no Bucket After Dark. These are secret thoughts. There was this one girl you had something going on with, and she was kind of telling you she wanted a kid and said, you don't even need to stick around if you don't want to. I like you, but I just really need a baby. And you kept going like, well, I want kids and a family, so I'm not leaving, but also I'm not ready for that. And she just kept bringing it up exactly like that until we just stopped talking to each other because she was kind of nuts. She could literally just go like, you can, like, if you just want a kid, like, you can just get acquire, keep your secret. Yeah, every once in a while, my shoulder angel is like, you're going to say too much. Shut up. And I go, okay. Blah, blah, blah. Coordinates calculated, blah, 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 blah. Device always aims for the left orbital by default while recalibrating for the right is possible. This makes no practical difference in the procedure. Huh? You're marrowing all over the place. Meru admitted to killing another animal today? No, Meru's been roasted too hard this week. You gotta let your husband have some peace. He got his secrets blasted all over Vice stream. Which, to be fair, I feel like here we're just like, yeah, one of us, we know, vibes, Meru. But you can't just be calling out your husband like that, because then you guys are gonna get into a domestic at home, and Meru's like jacked, so like you gotta watch out. The time it was full existential panic. The first girlfriend nobody else will ever. Oh yeah, I remember being like 18 and like being like sitting outside my best friend's house, and like one of our other friends like calling me and being like, Bucket, I think my girlfriend might be pregante. Is it over? And I was like, I don't, like, why do you think she's pregante? And he's like, she's late. And I was like, okay, but like, has she taken a test? Like, were you raw dogging? Like, dude. And he was like, no. And I was like, okay, well, chances are kind of low then, dude. Like, give it like a couple days, or like ask her to take a test. She was not pregnant. But he was like, I think I'm screwed. I was like, yeah, I think your parents are gonna be real pissed, because they were like very strict Chinese parents. But I was just like go get a schmortion. Like, I don't think she is like chill with it either. But also, she just wasn't pregnant. I was like, I don't know what you were doing to think that you did in fact like make baby happen, but you probably need to talk to somebody about how that works. Mary was jacked, but you're sure to win with your speed is superior. I see. So it's kind of like a running around the kitchen island situation where you're just a little too fast. Still, you can't just be, Anywho, okay, turn on the equipment. Rotate the principal knob to the appropriate unit that corresponds to the patient's cranial dimensions. Okay. The person assisting... Oh, we're gonna have to get Lenny's help. Blah, blah. Supervising professional at the control panel may pick up the wired activator. Wait until the extractor needle finalizes the procedure and is fully removed. Wipe away your blood from your lobotomy. Okay. I think I understand how to do this. Oh, we did look at this already. These are histopathology. Can I have the... No? I kind of wanted the rat one. You remember when your best friend got pregnant with, like, the shittiest guy in the world, and you were like, holy shit, it's fucking over? And suddenly hope for miscarriage, which you regret to this day because it's horrible, but, like, she was not in a place to have a kid, and he was a real dirtbag. Did it work out? What happened? Abstinence crowd was right. It is the only... I mean, this is true. It is the only thing that is 100... Well, abstinence or not having the appropriate bits to, create... another human anymore also works. Pathology? Maybe? I don't even know if I need to be in the library. So I don't know where Lenny... Okay. Let's... Hold on. Tasks. Remember past, play Hawthorne's Reel, get tissue sample of tumor, perform biopsy. Maybe... I mean, maybe we just go try and perform our own biopsy. This was the feeder guy? She did, and then she ended up having 2 of his kids and became the most worthless... Oh, he was the most worthless deadbeat. I mean, this is probably expected. Abandon, and then try to get his parents to steal her kids? Crazy. She got what she wanted, had a kid a year and some change later. Now she's a single mom working at Subway. This is depressing. I only had, like, 2 friends in high school have, like, high school graduation into immediate cranking babies out. And one of them, I think, just had, like, 5 kids. And I think that's just, like, what she does. Like, that, you know. Like, after you have that many kids, like, what are you gonna do? Oh, I wanted that map. Maybe... Ooh, I keep getting ideas. Your baby cranking is reserved for when you have good money? I mean, this is exactly what you're supposed to do. Like, you should have financial stability in order to make little miniatures, because they're so expensive. Wow, yeah, I don't know how she paid for it, because, like, I don't know what her or her husband at the time did, and then she got divorced and she married a different guy, and he has 2 kids and a lip ring. And the other one married, like, her high school boyfriend, and they're still together, and they have, like, 4 or 5 kids. I don't remember. And that one worked out. I don't know how that's possible, because he kind of sucked, but, like, they got that shit together. Are we gonna have little buckets on stream someday running around jabbing needles into dwellers for samples? No. I don't think so. Your graduating class had the highest teen pregnancy rates in the entire state? That's crazy. We had 0, but it would have been crazy. There was, like, barely any people in my class. Your sister's friend was super irresponsible, but once she had a kid in high school, they shaped up like crazy. Yeah, it's like some people go like, you know what, fuck it, I still don't want to do this, and I'm just not going to take care of my kid. And then some people go like, I am getting it together. 3rd child and senior? Someone should have taken... I don't know how you do that. Like, make it stop. Just be like, this, yell at her womb and just go, stop. Stop. You gotta quit. Yeah, this is... Dad 1, Dad 2, back to Dad. Terrible. I can't imagine. All the high school power couples you knew broke up horribly. One was in your friend group, and the guy got the girl to put a ton of shit in her name and literally fled across the country. Terrible. These people suck. Wow. Oh, wait. Okay, we're gonna try and go give ourselves brain surgery and see how that works out. And then, if it doesn't work out, we're gonna go to the new doctor's office, which I do think was on the 1st floor. Maybe. Maybe it was on the 1st floor. Operating room A? Yeah. What if... Can I? What if... me? Boop, boop. On. Boop. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Can I? Yeah, machine good condition and should work. I can reach over here, press the buttons. No? Okay. The funniest part is said their child was one of your coworkers and she had no idea your mother and her went to school together? Wait, what? Oh. Yeah, no, never, literally never, ever accept a debt in someone else's name. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't ever combine finances with anyone. You remember you were working in cellular at the time and you saw her for the first time in years and she came for a cell phone because he took... tell you about a ton... Oh my gosh. This is crazy. People make very questionable decisions. Okay. So it looks like giving myself a lobotomy is probably not happening. You can't wait to come back from getting a snack and seeing Bucket whoa. I don't wanna. Can't like eating for that patch. Absolutely crazy. Maybe... Julie, you down there? You down there, girl? If I come down, are you gonna get mad at me? Nah, she's gone. I don't know what she's up to. Girl, where are you? I thought I saw someone in the hall for a second. Okay. We need happier. Yeah. These are all like instructional things that you've now learned to avoid. Hawthorne Egger, where's the new guy's office? Laundry therapy, game room, library, shed? It was hilarious. Her mom came in to get some stuff and you started bullshitting. Daughter is like, how do they know each other? And told her you went to school together. She legit thought you were like 10 years younger than her mom. I mean, that's like nice though, because you get to be like, haha, haha, young and fresh. Young and fresh. I kind of am not sure we're gonna get to the self-biopsy. I am now at the point where I don't know what to do necessarily. You personally got this other couple together and they broke up outside of high school after being a real power couple because the guy turned into a crossdresser and got real twinky with it and started seeing guys, which is not the worst, like, guy cheating on his girlfriend with guy story I mean, it's kind of one of those things where you're just like, what am I gonna do about it? What you gonna do? Deceptively young and fresh exterior, interior aching and dying. This is how it goes. I don't remember where Lenny is. I agree. Talking to Lenny is the best option. Where was Lenny? Can I go in this shed now? the shed appear to be locked? I have so many keys. Yeah, it very much is like you could just be like, you could just literally say something. Like, the obvious answer is like, just literally say anything about it. Be like, yo, dog, gay. I'm gay. Jump down from the roof and say, I'm gay. But no, apparently not. Okay. I need to play the topics? Stranger seen on the second floor. Yeah, but I need to do that for me too. I need to... Our fear has to be the dark. That's the only person left. Brain tumor, yeah. Finding in tunnels. I guess we could go Bertrand's symbol. I guess we could go back to the tunnel? Ugh. It kind of ruined her self-confidence because she was like, I had a friend like that in high school where it was like a crazy track record, like absolutely like insane track record for dudes that she dated that immediately, like after they broke up, came out as gay. Like insane track record where we were like, you might be. Like, at this point, like, it's getting a little... Fear of white women, which explains white woman jump scare at the beginning. That was just me. That was just me. But yeah, it's gotta be, like, the dark... I don't know. Our guy's weird. What if we're the creature? Which is obviously... Yeah, it's literally impossible. But yeah... Homofication. Yeah, I didn't expect this. Okay. Oh, we still need thing. Also, yeah, I think this is mold. I think they just got mold poisoning. Okay, so these are all the places we have to lower the pressure. But we have to find handle. Oh! Never mind. I guess we're just doing this. You miss anything big? No. I mostly wandered around trying to figure out what to do, and then it turns out... I just I could unlock the door. Like it's a tunnel door, but I gotta turn the pressure down. So it's greenhouse outside. Oh, I didn't mean to do this. And we're kind of looking for Lenny because I don't necessarily know where to go. Oh, and that one I can't unlock. Okay. Oh, no. Sorry, door. My bad. Ooh, I hope this guy isn't awake. I hope this guy is still sleeping. Or I locked that door back. Where is everyone? So this is the thing. Good luck at work, Hyrule Chicken. Good luck at work. Good luck at work. If anything crazy happens, we will tell you. I will not perform a self-biopsy. wish I remembered where Lenny was. This is driving me nuts. What was in here? Oh, this is cafeteria. Okay, I don't need cafeteria. Oh. Yes, I do. I lied. I do need cafeteria. Yawn in T-minus 4 minutes? No, 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 no. No yawn, no yawn, no yawn. Yum, 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 yum. What's in here? Oh, okay. Oh, laundry. We don't need laundry. Sleepy Bucket does come on fast, but I've got like... There's like a little more before I enter Sleepy Bucky mode, I think. But I do. I hit like a wall really bad, especially on like work days. I think probably because of just when I wake up. I feel like this has to be... Oh. Don't mind me. Don't mind that I could have done that this whole time. Okay, we're gonna watch a movie. Oh my god, it's just them burning the other guy? Yeah, get him! Interesting. Okay. So we know something like okay. You made a little nest out of spare blankets in the corner of your room just in case Bucky gets eepy while doing her checks on the dwellers and needs to take a little nap. Yeah, sometimes I snooze on the job. Just a little bit, just a little bit. Oh, I wish. I am chronically eepy beepy. I go like the other way where I just way too sleepy all the time. Okay, cool. Yeah, so normal. We need bolt cutters. Napping princess syndrome. I mean, look. It's like I've always been like this where I am just like really prone to getting really sleepy, like really tired pretty easily. Pastel! Wee wee wee. Ooh yeah yeah. Wee wee wah. Is this? Nope. Sorry, dead guy. Don't mind me. Forgot you were in here. Bye bye. Bye bye. Oh, I will stretch. Okay. Okay. Oh, just rammed in the desk. And hydrate. Yeah, like I say, there is no late. It is just when you are able to be here. That is amazing. But there's no such thing as late. Okay, what's this room? Oh, literally the room I was just in. Oh my god. Okay, so it was greenhouse, outside, and I think the lab. Well, a dinghy for head pats. But I don't know. Oh, it's not the lab. It's definitely not the lab. Well, I'll walk over here just in case. You woke back up, realized you were a lot more tired from work. Oh, I'm glad you were able to take a nap. Sometimes you just gotta take a little after work eepy beepy. Yeah, this is true. This is what I say. Every time someone's like, "I'm sorry I'm late," I'm like, you're not late. You are here. And therefore, not late. Okay, no pipe. Oh. Nope, okay. Operating mode? Oh, is it the hydrotherapy room? That would make sense, because it's water pressure. Yes. Boop. Now give me that back. Okay. Now we go outside, because I know where that is. Oh wait, I can go... Oh, is this the... No? Not a greenhouse. Okay. Okay, not that. Never mind. Is this? I hoped nothing would flood, huh? Just pour hydrochloric acid on it. It's very windy. Okay. I guess maybe the solarium is what they mean as greenhouse? You like how it did not spin, it just turned... Yeah, there's a one position, it's on or off. This is an on or off type of valve. Only. And it is fast when it changes. I think there was a significantly more... Wait, no, this is the... That's the solarium. Huh. And this is like a gallery. And then it told me I couldn't go through the other door, but this seems like the door that I should go through. I don't... I'm gonna look outside in the courtyard. Wait, is this like... That's where the outdoor path is. Oh, this is the thing that I was hoping was the greenhouse. Okay, well that's not. No, no pressure, no pressure. 2 exterior. Oh, can't open it because it literally goes outside. Okay, got it. Did I misread where it was? I need bolt cutters, which I feel like would be in a shed. But it won't let us unlock it, so... There's at least snacks in the cage. Like, you know, it's just not so bad. It's not so bad. Buddy, you got bolt cutters in here? Wherever you are, I guess. No? Away. Literally everyone just disappeared. I don't know where, like, the doctor is, because I don't remember where his office is. Yeah, the tasty crayons, even. Schmoovin' and groovin', schmoovin' and groovin'. I guess let's, like, take a look at this. Something important had been left down there, but opening the trapdoor was out of the question. Okay, opening the trapdoor is out of the question, but, like... No, okay. What if we... Oh! Jonas Crawford. I missed this last time. Case of paranoia and deemed highly unstable. Even though he is slim and fairly short in stature, Jonas Crawford has been known to terrorize some of the most menacing... Oh wait, did I read this? He's the one with the intense fear of darkness. So, me, myself, am not listed on any of the paperwork. Like, when they're talking about the fears, I'm not on any of them. I assumed I was the dark guy. Are bolt cutters just something you can find? I mean, yeah, but this guy's too dumb to leave. Also, it's like 1 or 2 a.m. So you can't really go anywhere. Oh, I didn't read that. I see. Did I read this? Vision. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Sleeping on Magenta? I mean, Magenta has to be pretty good too, right? They're, like, similar. And hi, Eagle! Hello, hello! Hello, hello! All candy that is purple color is good? Oh yeah, we did have 24-hour Wally Marts. I guess we still do, right? Like, somewhere. Okay, I gotta go check. I gotta go check again. I'm a grape candy hater, honestly. I really like grapes, but I don't like artificial grape flavor. Greenhouse. Okay, balcony. Hydrotherapy, then that goes to sewers, which is where we are, and then it goes to greenhouse? But how do I... How do I get to greenhouse? That's true, COVID. Oh yeah, I did. But then potentially I also asked, I don't know, brain... Oh wait, can I take a pickaxe? I think a pickaxe could... I think it could open a door. I think I could take a pickaxe and open the doors that I wanted. No? I can't? I think I should be able to. Okay, firmly shut. Realistically, most places do not... Yeah, this is so true. I always feel kind of bad going to somewhere that's a 24... Oh, wait. I wanted to go the opposite direction. I can't pick up the pickaxe is the problem. Okay. You worked at Walmart in the electronics section for a bit, and the Walmart you worked at had never been 24 hours, and some guy called you about a Call of Duty pre-launch or something at midnight, and you were like, no, we aren't open that late. And he was like, yes, you are, and we basically just went back and forth for a few minutes until he asked to speak with a manager who confirmed we weren't, so he threatened to speak to a regional manager. Y'all better change them store hours. Excuse me. Excuse me. That's how you feel about McDonald's? They do not need to be 24-hour. I always feel bad. I mean, but sometimes hungry McDonald middle of night. Sometimes need hungry McDonald middle of nighttime. Greenhouse. Where is greenhouse? I do not know. I feel like... Where the fuck is the greenhouse? I haven't had like late night McDonald's in so long, because I always feel bad. I always just go like, oh, maybe I shouldn't, you know? So I never do it, even though yummy and yummers. Oh, he's still... Oh. It just says corridor. Oh, he's on the 3rd floor already? Doing 3rd floor corridors? Okay. I have to get time to pass. Director, museum, morgue, lab. There is an office across from hydrotherapy, maybe? Maybe that's new guy's office? I don't remember. Yeah, 3 a.m. nice. McDonald's in your area hasn't been good in decades. I wouldn't say that my McDonald's is good, but I like it a lot. For trash. Okay, let's use our brains. We have items, we have a valve. I don't know where the greenhouse is. Tasks. Drain the septic tank, retrieve item in basement. Oh no, it's biopsy. Okay. Okay, something important in sewers. Patron may be long pound filthy. Oh, okay. The septic tank is what I'm trying to empty in the basement to go there. Ooh, I will hydrate. I will hydrate. Sometimes I just want like really salty french fries and like crappy chicken nuggets that aren't real chicken. And McDonald's is the thing that hits for that. Okay, I know how to do that, but okay. Okay, okay. This is not where the brain is. There's a brain. You love Long John Silver's chicken because they use the same batters. Ooh. That does sound pretty good. BK is the GOAT? Insane take. Insane take. I hate Burger King. Yeah, that's true. It's like normal food price and it's just not good. It's true and you'll say it with your chest. I just can't, I cannot get behind that. Can I? The shore was locked? No, okay. Did I already rummage? Can I have this? Can I have this? Can I have this? Okay. You don't see a decorative cardboard crown with your Wendy. I mean, I'm not going to Wendy's either. I'm going to McDonald's if I'm eating that. And if I'm eating fast food that's kind of tasty, I'm going and getting hate chicken. I need like something to open the cage. I'm hitting brain wall. I'm running out of ideas of... Wait. I opened all these? Oh. Wee. Oh yeah. Wee. Oh wait, I do have one idea where the brains are. What have you missed? We're trying to there might be like an ancient eldritch creature under the mental hospital, or it could be mold. We're still trying to figure that out. Oh, thank you for the head patch, Squall. Thank you. Oh, this guy has a brain tumor. You just take this guy's. There's like... Bizarrely still fresh. Yeah, that's very strange. Can I have... Yeah, I need his head. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why we can't have it. Yeah, we're not, it could be both. We're really not sure. But I have I'm kind of at the, I really don't know what to do now. Because we have to do a biopsy. I need to get the rat to compare, but I can't get the rat out of the cage. Moldulu isn't real? It can't give you cancer? Yeah, I think it's just mold that's giving everybody cancer. Maybe... We were doing so well. I was making such good progress. I was getting a little cocky, honestly. Okay. So, don't know who that is. Okay. Okay, just authors. Why do I hear water? Oh, I forgot. There was like our puzzle. Never mind. I forgot about our puzzle. Hmm. Can I go up that? Can I go up the hole? I have to find the last... That's gotta be it, is I have to find the last pipe, but I just don't know. I should be able to bust out a window. It's none of these. I can't go into either wing. Ugh. Kitty says hi. Hi, Kitty. Hi. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Nope. No, I love cats. Even if they want to eat me, this is okay. I would let them do it. You looked at your headphones funny. Oh, precious baby. Precious baby. Yeah, we can use the mic. Okay, if we had a slide... It was now possible. In what glass? In what slide? What slide? What are you talking about, dude? What slide? Where is the slide? I've not seen a slide this whole time. Okay. Well... I guess this means there is a slide somewhere to compare. But I certainly don't have any idea where it is. Dang it. Okay, okay. Let's see if I miss anything. No, that's just the machine. Oh, this is another thing it won't let me steal. Okay, we already have sedative. Somehow, for reasons still. Just in case. What time are we at? Let's save and find out. Oh, Mr. Meow Meow clock. We're at 2. Yeah, 2 a.m. Meow. 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 And the outdoor thing is a curve that goes around like this? Kind of. That's a weird hallway that it kind of doesn't really describe. Or label. Oh, maybe it kind of goes around the back of the building, actually. Okay. outdoors, which we've done. I have been to Hanwell's office. That's where we got his tape. You predicting when your cat is gonna wake you up for food? Mine are so punctual. Seemed locked from the other side? I guess the question is, did we miss something in Hanwell's office? Oh! You only follow the freaky ones. Congratulations. Here we are. What all items do we have? But thank you for the follow. Cheese to meet you. Hello, hello. We have items. The keyring. A jar with acid? Question mark. A syringe with sedative and the valve. Maybe no, because they're not letting me use items. My mousey is a total friend. Thank you. Thank you. Wait, what if I... No, normal pipes. You ever look at pipes and go, wow, that sure is grotesque? Although, I guess... I'm missing the glass slide because we can't compare without it, and I assume the greenhouse is just in an area I can't access until Linny is done cleaning. I guess we go back downstairs. Ooh. Is the slide in the museum? Schmoovin'. Schmoovin'. There's another room near the office? Miss Bucky's not a total freak? No, no. No. So normal. Normal pilled and say so. 100%. And I would never lie on the internet for fun. Okay, I guess let's poke around. It's funny that it's like a pastry. It's funny that you somehow only narrowed it down to me and Meru. Oh. It was in the museum. I want to take this with me. I love this cat. I just want to take it home. And it's kind of upsetting that it... Hello? What is the point of displaying severed hands? I mean, it's sick. It's a great piece, but... Huh? You won't lie on the internet for fun, but you will lie IRL for fun? I support this. It's just a guy with a lumpy ass head. Okay. We are good, and we can now go microscope. Honestly, it's a pretty sick museum. You've never lied ever? We all believe it. That's why everyone here believes you're 58. Yeah, 100%, we all believe it. No one's questioned it at all. Ever. I sure haven't. And we're all super normal, and no one here is reading anything strange ever. Nowhere. No one? Not us. Do I have to... Yeah? Nothing of note? Actually, that's good advice. Something was missing, so I took the glass slide again? I'm glad all my online dweller friends are so trusting and supportive. I do need to press X to doubt. I didn't want to wash this? Okay. Did I... He was... Question mark? Where did all these people go? Did you ever get your mouth washed with... No, I was such a good child. I never got into any trouble whatsoever. Except for the time that I got really in trouble for my internet searches. But, you know. Whoa. No, yeah, no, I was so good. It wasn't even that bad. It was just like, you know. I don't remember what he was making me not mess with, unless it was the rats, but I can't access the rats. Oh, but the cages are made out of copper wire? I just... Are we even that bad, small mouse girl to disembowel? Look. I poured the acid on the rat and it made this. Pt3 I don't want that, I want the goop. Was the rat alive? No. Ew. Okay. That's not what I thought was gonna happen. Yeah, I should. Where's my little handy dandy notebook? Okay. Okay. Awesome. No, when I was a youth, but like, now you can get rat sample, but where are the samples? Oh, I guess unless there's more slides, I just needed to know what slide to get. I couldn't use an item there, though. Oh. Gotcha. This is not how this works. No? Got it. Got it. I gotta use Tweezies. Wait, what? Wait, what? It was dangerous to manipulate these tissues with my bare hands. Yeah. Wait. I keep clicking too fast. I'm not trying to. It was best to prepare a slide where a sample could be placed first? I see. I see. I understand the video game activity it wants me to do. Thank you. Thank you. Goodbye. I'm keeping the tweezies. Yeah, you... You ever just be the nurse and be like, man, wow, I can't believe this lady's doing it, and just stand behind her and kind of look and cover your mouth. Yeah, woman jump scare. Woman's tummy punchy jump scare. Okay. We can finally look at a slide. I'm so excited. Or I would be so excited if I hadn't gone to the wrong side. I don't know how I still get so turned around, like, in this building that we've been, like, meandering around for, like, weeks. Gonna focus? Yeah, look at that. I've never seen a less clear microscope. Yeah. Nothing of note? What do you mean something was missing? Did I not read right and I grabbed the wrong one? Oh, I need 2 brain goops. I need 2 How the fuck am I gonna get my own brain goop? Okay, I like... Okay. Yeah, get some good sleep. Get some good sleep. Good night, good night, good night. Sleep well. Okay. Oh, hello. There was no sample in it, so this is where I get it. How do I... Let me in the chair. Let me in the chair, boss. It's on. It's in good condition. Oh, here we go. Got it. It's lobotomy time. This machine does not, like, look like it's in good condition. I don't know what he is on about. It's fine. It's so safe. It's so safe. Yeah, this guy should have accepted the memory loss. It's like, wipe your eyeballs, I guess. Let's get my brain stampy. Oh, okay, I have to clean it again to get this. I understand. I understand. I am so glad the sink is in here. I mean, it's technically like not like a full lobotomy ass, but wait, did we get it? Did we get our... Okay, I already have the sample. Well, the syringe, it doesn't look like I'm holding anything. But we did get a wonderful retroorbital. Yay! Okay. Let's check us versus rat. Yeah, we got a brain sample with a needle in our behind. We went retroorbitally and got a random brain tissue sample and said, I really hope this is where my tumor is or is not. Looks the same. We've got goop. Yeah, just a little bit, just a smidge. And now we know. Oh, I have a brain tumor. You could have just gone to a doctor. Oh. Fuck this microscope. Fuck you. This microscope did it to us. He does not know how expensive microscopes are. Or he does, and doesn't care. Yeah, POV, I just got my hands on you, is what that was. I can't believe it. This is what we feared most? I thought we didn't remember anything. Well, now we know. Tumor acquired. Our guy's special. He doesn't even really crash out that hard. Oh. Oh. She's just like me for real. She did a mouse. She did a mouse activity, which is to say that you find your little pinky and you eat it. I don't know. He should have just gone to the doctor. This guy, I mean, okay. We're not saying he's that smart. I don't think anyone's made that claim. Materials, hello, hello. Rabbits do that too. I think it might be just a small creature thing, like a pretty common prey animal behavior. Hi, Ricky. Hello, 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 hello. Well, I think she was sent to the well, actually, you know what? I don't know. Yeah, 3 a.m., 3 a.m. Now we only have more hours. Buddy, are you done cleaning up here yet? Yes. Oh my gosh, so exciting. Not too much left? Oh no. I thought we went until like morning. Hey Lenny, what's up? What's up, buddy? I have a brain tumor.
Lenny, what are
Hi,
you
Pastel
doing here?
Cat.
I'm watching the show.
Oh, Lenny, there's no show.
What? Oh.
Why
Okay,
don't you
awesome,
sit with
awesome.
me and we can watch it together.
One
It's
more
very
stream is
entertaining.
perfect.
Lenny, please, you must listen to me.
We have cancer.
I have the tumor. I think you have it too, and Bertrand. We all do. Everyone in Group E.
I don't know that I would...
don't want to talk about that now.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know
But
that
Lenny,
Lenny needs to know that right now.
Maybe it's good if we don't remember. If I was in pain, I wouldn't want to remember. I'd prefer to be happy, like I am now.
Are you, Lenny?
my visions are getting worse.
I don't
You
believe
will have them
that.
too.
Why are you doing this?
Because I need to know, Leonard. I can't afford to lose my mind again. I want to remain in control.
Lenny, I need more trauma dump information.
Oh. Oh, this next part is fun.
Lenny, I saw her.
I don't want to.
Okay.
Just listen. You know, the doctors that did this to us, Lenny.
Lenny, do you know where the bolt
It
cutters
happened in
are?
the boiler room.
Yes, the fire. I remember. It was so hot.
What's below the boiler room?
Septic tank.
Sewers.
Yeah, no, we know. We don't need to bother Lenny.
I should be on my way.
We'll come back if we have questions, but I feel bad. Your boy's just trying to, like, I don't know, not have the worst time ever, and we are like, Leonard, I am miserable, and I think you should be too. Can I have this glass? I want the glass. No? Okay. Okay. What? Mouse! Hello, 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 hello. Thank you for the raid, mouse raid, mouse raid, mouse on mouse action. Thank you for the raid. How was stream? What were you up to? Oh wait, were you doing horse stuff? But hello, for anyone who doesn't know me, hi, I am Bucket. I am also a mouse. We do horror games and ASMR. How was horses? Did you win any horse? What were you doing in horse? Tell me about horse. For anyone that doesn't know Mouse is very cool and does, we are interested in similar things and do cool stuff. Mouse is horsing around. I love this. I love this. But Mouse is very cool. You should very for sure check them out. Very, very fun. And lovely person. This is a cool room. You won the race you needed from Haru? Oh, yay! Oh, Haru beloved. You got wedding oh. I have not been playing so much. Oh, a kitty! But I will probably pick it back up when Manhattan Cafe comes out. These are pretty cool. There's some boobies. If you had a nickel for every mouse VTuber you knew in this sphere that was incredibly cool, you'd have 2 nickels. I agree. She's so pretty. How can you not love Cafe? Did you say boobies? I did. Unless that's not boob. I think it is, though. I don't know why I kind of made a cat sound. This is cool. This seems like there's specific art that has like people's names, so I kind of wonder if this is like backer related. Because if so, that's a very cool way to do that. Yeah, they're very questionable. Could boobies maybe question mark? Oh, I like the 3rd floor art museum. With random people's names. Big D. Yeah, sometimes you see boobs and you just gotta meow about it. Oh? Okay, I'm not seeing anything that I can do in here. And I kind of okay. I am assuming that these are Kickstarter related and that they're like maybe different levels or something. I don't know.
Julia and all personnel, the high-risk patient has escaped again. He is very violent, more than usual. I believe he's rushing toward the 3rd floor. Proceed with extreme caution.
Excuse me? Love that. Suddenly I heard a noise, something close to me. I was wondering about the noise behind me. What's up? That's not what I wanted. Okay. Okay. Hi, Wes. Well, then I should... I was like, I should just... maybe, like... consider my knife? Thank you for the head pats. Oh. I seem to have... maybe trapped myself. Okay. I don't have any idea what I'm doing. Okay. Okay. Hi, Derpy. Hello, hello. Yay. Okay. Let me get back here. What do you mean I couldn't reach the cross from this spot? Oh. Okay. Yeah? Huh, okay. Can I not... music calms him down. Could I not... No? Okay. I guess now we go this way? Okay. There has to be another way to block him, Nope, okay. Oh, if only I still had the sedative. And I can't go this way. Floor? Okay. Let's look for all the stuff. I feel like there's like all sorts of wood like literally all over the place that we could use to like block a door. But ooh, okay. Okay. Oh, there we go. 4 a.m. already? Without the madman chasing me, I readied myself to explore the rest of the topmost floor. Okay. Do we have to listen to him the whole time? Oh, skipped a bunch by already doing the wheels. Got it. Okay, well, let's systematically go through. Classroom. Oh, it is raining. Can I go up? More names. Dude, think of the mold. This place is like absolutely... It's gotta have like an insane smell. What's in this room? A scent of rare incense, or perhaps something old and arcane, almost made me stop in my tracks. Every corner of this hidden room seemed to hint at ancient secrets. What foreboding revelations were in whatever? Interesting. I mean, this is a very rad office, but like... was this the doctor's office? Oh yeah, this is a wizard's room. I wasn't meant to... Oh my god. Oh, I'm too mentally unwell to read this. Yeah, Shadow Wizard Money Gang. They are up here casting spells for sure. Scepter, yeah, it's rad. We should be loot the shit out of this place and seal. I'm upset that I can't rob this wizard blind. This is a rad chair. I would put that chair in my house. Phew. Okay. This is cool. Definitely looks like an altar of sorts. This is a candle. Jerry. Wee wee wee. Ooh yeah yeah. Wee wee wah. The candles are in Jerry are a throwback to Scratches, right? Where he was like, yeah, I'm sure there's like candles in his house or like some light, and you're like, there's not, Jerry. Go fuck yourself. Wait, glint on what wall? Oh, hey. That cracked wall? Yeah, this is exactly... Uh-huh. Oh, that's the thing that fell in the cistern. That's the earth, and these are shapes. Oh, look. I think... I don't know. I don't know what I think. Okay. I feel nearly drunk at the prospect of harnessing all that power. We can't stop until his mysteries have been fully unraveled. I'm ready to exhaust all my resources, sacrifice anything and anyone until our goals are met. This is greater than mankind itself, even greater than me. This is the right symbol, I know it. The next step is to translate the logograms, which won't be an easy task considering the poor state of the stone slabs. So many millennia, epochs of abandonment. I don't know that. But how? This finding predates any recorded history of scientific research. There's no written account of the servants anywhere else. I'm not even sure that's the proper translation. We're completely on our own. It's imperative that we focus on the task at hand and make no compromises if we're to succeed. We may well be the first civilized and sane human beings to ever gaze into the innards of this mountain. If what I suspect is true, what awaits inside grants the means to ultimate enlightenment, the permanence of actuality at our disposal. Servants is far from an accurate word, but there's no better way to describe them with the meager information we found. Contrary to other ancient tribes, chief among the so-called Dalmar, who are at least had a sense of purpose in keeping a vicious god at bay, the servant sought to commune with a benign or malignant entity. I wouldn't call this a goal per se, but rather a way to exist. The servants sensed as much as their primitive nature permitted, the formidable but alluring power of the entity. To achieve this communion, these earliest beings would make use of psychoactive substances, or ethogens, as they're referred to in recent times, to reach a state of, genocide? The true meaning of existence. Consider the implications of this fact. Sentient beings that existed long before any hint of our recorded history, or even any form of religion, had already embarked on the greatest quest of all, in Theos, the divine within, and it could be right behind us, beneath us. So the Scratchy verse? Yeah, because it's referencing the stuff from Scratches, which is cool. Examples of ethogens include ayahuasca, peyote, and psilocybin. It has been as far as I can surmise that the servants required some sort of mind shield to face the obtruse presence of the entity. This corroborates my other findings, yet I can't synthesize the prehistoric ethogens exploited by the servants. We lack that information. However, if shielding your mind is the key, then perhaps... Yeah, I was like, dang it, hard. So yeah, you gotta get a little turn. Here's the thing, I still think they're just going into a neurotoxic and also hallucinogenic mold room. And hallucinating this thing. I think that the thing that is there that is like the crazy thing is this mold. The best word I found to describe the entity is Belode? Granted, there's likely a better term for it, but I'm unable to make sense of every glyph. The servants thought so little of themselves in the close presence of Belode that they failed to name their race any other way. It's the supreme surrender of will, the epitome of self-hatred and shameful submission under the influence of a foreign power. Imagine for a moment the fate reserved for a culture of people that would surrender themselves at the behest of a preternatural being whose concerns were far detached from their own. But luckily, nothing of the sort ever happened. Whatever substances the primitive servants used, they didn't succeed in merging with this otherworldly visitor. The entire course of our history could have been so different had an inferior mind communed, and so Felode still once forbearing as ever. Good night, sleep well. We're gonna finish reading this, and then I think this is a good stopping point. Yeah, I do really enjoy that they kind of make it like questionable, because it's kind of like, I don't know, like is there? Felode is wise, an entity enlightened far beyond our human condition, and also infinitely patient. He remains rooted within the bowels of our earth until the right vessel comes, and he is willing to wait another insurmountable passage of time until that happens, and he finally breaks free to traverse the geometry of our world. Time has no meaning to him. How would this dude know any of this? Yeah, we're gonna take the breaky break for the day after reading this, because we are kind of, it keeps the time periods like between hours are shorter. Of course, a lower prehistoric species couldn't have tamed this illimitable power, but I have other means. Who is in control? That is the key. We naively think that we are in command of our lives, but the fabric of modern society shapes our fate by means of overwhelming information. Our minds begin to malfunction, and thus we surrender to the unbearable noise, sucking away our vitality, a dissonance perceived even on the mere page of a newspaper. Flode also makes use of noise, but it's a different kind of disturbance. He delves deep into your mind, something of an interference, perhaps even a physical change, manifests when you face the horror, and yet there is a distinct possibility that we can tame this power. Hi, Garfield. Hello, 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 hello. Once you got through that roadblock, yeah. Chew! Chew! Well, I need you for head pats. A nascent theory provides hope. The configuration of our brains is still crude. Much as I'd like to believe my genes are more sophisticated than the Boris servants, not enough time has transpired to provide our brain cells the ability to grasp the essence of reality. We're still only able to process 3 dimensions. However, Philode operates in another geometry from existence. Its visual information is too much for our minds to absorb. Yet the only way to commune with this entity is to endure his presence. It must be so old, impossible to comprehend with our earthly conception of life. Philode must have originated from the time in which the very first stars formed. Perhaps he already existed before it all began. This guy is making insane assumptions. Yeah, oh yeah, thank you, head pets, thank you. Ambrose was right. The way to succeed resides in the primordial arrangements. In fact, the distant influence of celestial bodies may have an astounding implication during the encounter. This is too much to grasp, even for a learned wise man like me. There's a favorable configuration and greater chance to prevail if the communion takes place at a specific hour, as we perceive time, in our polyhedric coordinates. The first patterns were deemed too ineffable for the limited sensibilities of monotheistic religions, but our illiterate ancestors couldn't grasp how the primordial instinct of a lowly species like servants operated, seeking meaning in all the simple organisms of their era, arachnids, millipedes, grubs, and yet the shapes of these suggested constellations don't directly correlate with the arthropods that inhabited the planet. They are grotesque caricatures of otherwise familiar outlines, as if some vital feature of their true physical forms couldn't be conveyed on the flat surface of these slabs. Regrettably, we don't have enough time to construct an astrolabe, so we'll have to operate with the spare details we have available. I'm in shock. The symbol itself acts like a piece of the chart. When the position is correct, it provides the zenith of the equation. It is inconceivable that the servants themselves figure this out, so the symbol must be the vestige of some elemental language designed with a baffling purpose that our spatially impaired capabilities can't hope to decipher. The only way to realize the encounter, this vermicular shape. I've seen it before. Interesting. Okay. I don't see anything else in this room. So we'll save. And then we will pick, yeah, we got it in. It's wait. We'll pick it up and I guess finish it next week. Which is good. It only took me one more stream than expected, which is not bad for me for like finishing a game on a reasonable, like, in a reasonable amount of time. That's That's pretty good for me. That's pretty good for me. Is only one extra stream to finish a game. What? Yeah, just 1 month of only playing only playing Asylum. I hope people have enjoyed it.